Hey, hi, hello, my friends. It's Christy with 4am Junk Journals. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. As you may or may not have noticed, recently I have been all about the challenges. I love doing collage challenges. I always have, but recently I've really been getting into it more and more. So I have made up a new challenge for myself, a new game for me to play with the dice and the stuff. And you're welcome to play along if you like, or if not, watching and just spending some time with me while I craft. I love having you here. Okay, so here's the premise. I have these two little dice, and what I'm going to do is the first thing I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm altering playing cards. This is a deck that I picked up at my thrift shop for 50 cents. It is from the casino just down the road. They do have little holes in them, but that's not going to bother me. And eventually my plan is to alter the entire deck. Okay. And it's got some like extra cards and stuff as well. Like, that stuff. So that's my plan. However, the way I'm going to do it is, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to roll to see how many prompts I'm going to put on the card. Okay, so I'll roll one dice for that. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to roll one dice to find out which of my three books I'm going to pull. Wait a minute. Yeah, which of my three books I'm going to pull my first prompt out of, okay? So this will be 1, 2, and 3. So if I get a 1, 2, or 3, that will tell me which. If I get a 4, 5, or 6, I'll just re-roll it. So, all right. So first I'm going to roll 1 to find out how many prompts. Second, I'm going to roll 1 to see which book I'm going to pull it out of. And then I'm going to roll both of them together, and I'm going to count pages. So say I roll an 11, I'm going to go to page 11. 1, 2, 11. And then I would have to find something here on this page to go on to my collage, right? And so then for however many prompts I had, I will do those 2 steps repeatedly. Now, you're going to say, but then the furthest you can get in your book is page 12. That's true, except that what I'm going to do is, so for this first time, once I get to the page that I am working off of, I'm going to slip a bookmark in there. And then the next time I will count from that one, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll see if it makes more sense as we go. And we're just going to have some fun with it. How's that? We'll just have some fun. Okay, so let's start by seeing how many prompts we're going to do. 3. So for this first card, we're going to do 3 prompts. Okay, so then now we're going to roll to see which book we're going to start with. Remember, 1, 2, or a 3. If it's a 4, 5, or 6, well, actually, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So whatever it is, we'll make it work. Okay, so we got a 3. So we're going to start with Imaginarium. All right. And for my bookmarks, I'm just going to use other cards, and that way I know that that's, because sometimes I stick bookmarks in there for other things. That way I'll know that that's what that's for. All right, so let's see what page in Imaginarium. Page 9. Okay. Let's see what is on page 9. All right, so we have 1, 2, 9. Okay, page 9. The side that I have the green facing, that's the side that that I'm working with. And I'm just going to close that up for right now while we do the next one. I hope I'm making sense to you guys. It makes sense in my head. Okay, 8. Oh, I forgot to roll. Never mind. Hold on. Which book? 2. So that's the Bibliophilia book. Now we'll roll for which page? 9 again. Okay. 1, 2, 9. Okay. We'll face the green towards the page we're going to be using, and we'll put that over there. All right, and which book are we going to get our final prompt out of? 3. So that's Imaginarium again. And we're going to use page, the 7th page from where we left off. So that is, this is where our prompt is for this time. So 1, 6, 7. This is the 7th. Okay. All right, so we have our 3 pages, and now we're going to get our card out, and we will turn to those pages and see what we want to do, right? So the first thing I'm going to do before I even go there, my only other rule besides what I just showed you is that some part of this card has to show. Okay, so one of these aces has to show. So I am going to scuff up the back of this so that it'll be able to hold glue, because I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to cover front and back or just one side or the other, which if I just cover this side, then the whole card could show on the other side. But since I'm not real sure what I want to do with it yet. Okay, so let's start by looking at our prompts and seeing what we can, we're not using this book at all, so I'm going to set that over there. See what we can do with these pages that we have. So we had this page, and the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to put the little arrow on the page so that on this side it just looks like that, but on the side that we were using it looks like that, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. And then, because the cards might fall out, but the little arrow won't. At least not very easily. There. And then we'll do this one. Okay, cool. And now let's figure out what we're going to do with this thing, shall we? All right, so I like the little guy reading. And then, that was the only one in this book, right? So I like the little guy reading, but we could also use the hand or the mirror. This is going to be too large. And on this one, we have there's some flowers that are nice that we could use. We could use these, I think. No, those are too big. But we could use the flowers. And then over here, maybe the dragon. All right, so let's go with, first let's cover this with something. You wanna, I've been trying to use up this painty paper, and I could do this like silvery, or this, you know, like shiny colors. Tear it. Wait. Like that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. That is so pretty. Don't you think that's pretty? I think that's pretty. Okay, so let's look. Now, we were thinking about using him. My thing about stickers is that I don't like the borders. So, right away I know that I've got to trim him down. There's one. Just set them there for right now. And then, thinking, this flower. Okay, and that's what I'm thinking we'd do there. And then for this last one, I was thinking about the dragon. Maybe right on top of the flowers, or I mean, we could do the owl or like the mushrooms. We could put the mushrooms right there. Just wondering how the dragon would look. I feel like it's kind of like he's reading a fantasy book, so he's got the dragon there, you know. Maybe not even the whole dragon, maybe just part of the dragon. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. But I know I'm going to want the dragon on top, so I'm going to go ahead and put these down just so that we don't lose our spot where they need to be. Now we're going to come over here with our dragon. Thinking he can go right there. Nope. Not going to do it like that. I want to put it against something that's going to make it stand out more. So before he was getting lost in the flower, let's see how he looks now. Oh yeah, I feel like that's better. Still think he needs to be right up against there though. But it's better. We'll be able to see him. But I'm still wondering about something. Maybe behind his head. Something like that. And so he is reading his book about dragons. I think I'm going to cover the back of it. I feel like it needs a word. Something right there. Let's put this right here. I think I might possibly have something in here. It says this is only the beginning. I like it. I do. I like it. I like it a lot. It turned out super stinking cute. All right, guys, this is the first of my, what am I going to call this? Dice deck? Deck a Dice Challenge? I don't know. The name will be in there. But this is the first. So thank you so much for watching. Gosh, I hope you enjoyed this. I did. I hope you found it useful or at the very least entertaining. I hope that you crafted along with me. I hope you're not tired of my spiel, and I hope you'll join me again for another video very soon. If you like what you saw today, for real, give me a big thumbs up. It really does help. If you'd like to see more from my channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you click the little bell, it will notify you every time I upload a new video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of my new challenge. Let me know what you're doing. Drop me a picture. I'd love to see it. I'll talk with all of you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.